Hi everyone, I hope you all. This is CoinsKid. I'm just going to dive into Vechain once again. Thank you for support. Okay, big up the CoinsKid crew. Thank you to each and every single one of you for everything that you do. Honestly, sharing is caring. I really appreciate the level of support on the channel. Okay, thank you for liking the video, sharing the content, and your subscription on YouTube. So I'm sorry I've not been making a video on Vechain for a few days. It's because it was my grandmother's funeral on Friday, and I've just took some time off. Okay. But I'll try and get back onto it for you. There's so many comments, okay, and trolley comments as well. But it is what it is. We had a correction. We rolled over here. Like I said to you, if you do start to lose this key level support just there, potentially come back down and bounce off this low just there. Okay, so right now we are on this low just there, and you can see that if we continue to hold this and build up some, bottom pattern here, get back above these EMAs and start to climb back up the stairs basically. Now you are holding this low at the moment, okay, so if you do start to lose that low, I do think you potentially come back down to that low and a retest of support. Now if you do start to lose this low, that for me would be confirmation of a huge correction here, and potentially you're going to come all the way back down to here, and at that point I would try and find a level of support for you. But that could be a precursor to the fact that you're entering a bit of a bear market here for Vechain. Don't necessarily envision it yet, okay, but I did actually envision holding this support, to be honest with you. I did, because you're coming up into this use horizontal, you're broken out, you're coming back to support, holding it for the continuation of the trend. But unfortunately Bitcoin shit the bed basically, and with that, because of the volatility of Vechain, it has come down. Okay, but one thing that Vechain is doing right now that is good in my opinion, not necessarily everyone's opinion, but in my own opinion, that I think that potentially this could be an amazing opportunity for Vechain, because it's doing something it doesn't usually do. Okay, and every time I see this, just here, this was an optimal entry point for Vechain, and I do think potentially this could be an absolutely amazing entry point for Vechain. I'm going to show you why. Okay, so just here as well, it was an amazing opportunity for Vechain just here on this V-shaped recovery. Came down, going to zero. Oh shit! And then it came back up, and it sort of left everyone at a train station just here. Okay, optimal entry point, absolutely in the floor, left everyone at a train station, came back up, and it's moved up the stairs, and it met a lot of our retracement targets. The only target it's not met is these highs, which I do anticipate we will meet, okay, in this bull run, providing we get a continuation. We don't lose this low. We lose this low, it's quite nasty for Vechain. But right here, I'm going to show you just here on the RSI, Vechain is doing something that when it does this, it always signifies a fantastic entry point. Okay, look at this, just there, fantastic entry point for Vechain. Do you see that? So capitulation basically, rolled over, capitulation, bounce, rolled over, capitulation, bounce. And where were we each point? We was oversold outside the purple zone just there. Okay, do you see that? Whopping oversold level just there. That is literally where we were in the corona dump, and all of a sudden we start to pick back up and put in a huge impulsive break just there. So is the blow in? Have we bottomed out? Potentially, because we are holding a swing low at the moment. So it's not like we're holding thin air, we are actually holding this swing low. Now this particular low just here, if we can continue to hold that just there, that's where we are. If we continue to stay above that, we'll build up a level of support, and we'll start to come back up the stairs and create a beautiful bottom pattern. And we've the indicators were there because we're in the floor in the RSI. Now if we do start to lose this particular level of support just there for Vechain, then I would imagine that this just there is a technical low. I'm going to actually move that up a little bit just there on the candle body and close just there. Okay, and let's not be greedy. I do think that you'll get a lovely little bounce off that, okay, moving forward for Vechain. So that's basically Vechain. If you do start to lose that particular level of support on the daily, start to hit your head, then I would imagine you got a lovely little short up around about 27% just there. But if it can coil up and create some beautiful reversal pattern just down here like this, slow down a bit, allow these EMAs to creep back up and create a reversal pattern, then I do think you're going to come back up and start attacking these EMAs. And once you start getting back above and into this particular pattern just there, this way you're going to come back up. And this was basically a throwback, a little flash crash before continuation of the trend. And this is exactly what these markets do. They're extremely volatile, okay, and you've got to remember that. So let's, for example, say, this is the low, this wick low is the low, not right now in this bull market for Vechain. We've come up impulsively, retraced, impulsively, retraced, holding the key level support, start to come back up and do something like that, then you would be in a technical target from there to there, and you would be an impulsive break high to the 1618 at 34 cents. So it could offer a fantastic long opportunity from here. Obviously with stop losses are around about 306% for Vechain moving forward, and you bought the absolute fear, the depression when no one wanted to know about it. And this is what happens. Buying here, look at what you got. You know, buying here, look at what you got. Not financial advice, but it could be a fantastic opportunity. Set stop losses, obviously, in case the market does roll. But if it does, you've got a lovely little short up coming back down to that key level support just there, where again, I would imagine you get a bounce. And even if we are rolling into a bear, you're going to get relief rallies. You understand that? So there's no bear market here yet. That's what I'm trying to say. There's no bear market here. Bear market opium. There's no bear market. The bear market would be lose that low, start hitting the head. I think that's a confirmation of bear market, because you've lost a massive level of support which you put in for yourself way back there in July. Okay, so that's basically Vechain. I know it's horrible. It's coming down. It's ugly. No one wants to see it. But as long as you can retain this structure right here and hold this low, then I do think potentially create some lovely little reversal pattern with that, you know, massively oversold trajectory on the RSI there as well. Start to reverse and start to come back upstairs there for Vechain. It's really unfortunate we lost that support just there. You know, Vechain is technically bullish. You know, it is technically bullish, but Bitcoin drags the market down with it. And when it does that, like I said to you, just look at your project, it's going to fall, you know. That's basically Vechain. Hope you enjoyed that quick little swift update today. Stay healthy, stay strong. We'll be back soon with another update on Vechain. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.